Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Mortal Kombat X video. In this video we do the full 5 battles of the Cyrax Triborg challenge on hard difficulty. Now the first challenge, bronze tier characters only allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 15 Elite 3, going up against Lin Kuei, Monk, and Trooper. Skill the match is 1,000 coins. Lin Kuei gets eliminated. Monk is in. Monk gets eliminated. Now we got the Kune. Trooper should be eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 1,232 XP, 200 coins. In the second matchup, we have Sarian, Sergeant, and Shuri Ryu. Cards gain 2 levels to 17. The match is 1,000 coins. Sarian gets eliminated. Sergeant is it. Sergeant wiped out. And Shuri Ryu gets eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 1,247 XP, 300 coins. And Vampire Vive, you can get Cyrax's gear in the Elite pack. I've seen it a couple times. At the third matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Ashtek, and Monk. Cards gain 2 levels of 19. So the match is 1,000 coins. Lin Kuei gets wiped out easily. Ashtek is in. I'm going to use the Kune and get rid of him. So Monk is in. And Monk gets eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 1,892 XP as we complete 3 matches in Challenger Battle Mode. 400 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Going up against Sergeant, Shuri Ryu, and Oni. Cards gain a level of 21. Skill the match is 2,500 coins. You can get the Cyrax gear in equipment packs as well. I imagine it's probably a pain in the ass, like the Kobu Jutsu blades were early on too. We probably should eventually do a video on 100 equipment pack, just to see what we actually pull. That burn hits for 345. Let's just get rid of Oni for the victory in the fourth fight. $1,914 XP, 500 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the first battle, you will receive 1,600 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Monk, Ashtek, and Lin Kuei. Cards gain both 2 levels and a promotion to 23 Elite 4. Skill the match is 2,500 coins. The Monk is eliminated. Lin Kuei with the mist hits for about 623. Ashtek is in almost at 2 bars. The Tortellini hits. Doesn't do that much damage. Pick off the Clan Edge. Ashtek gets eliminated. And the attack pattern, Lin Kuei eliminated for the victory in the fifth fight. $1,935 XP, 600 coins. In the sixth matchup, we have Sergeant, Oni, and Shuri Ryu. Cards gain 2 levels to 25, so the match is 2,500 coins. Sergeant eliminated, Oni is in. Oni gets wiped out. Shuri Ryu is in. Let's get off the Kune. Excellent. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the sixth fight. It's exactly my point in my Mortal Kombat X videos, Jumpfly. I think it's kind of dumb that it's unblockable. Granted, there is a lot of unblockable gear, so you can probably get that anyways, but yeah, you should have a chance to block it. 1,957 XP, 700 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Oshtek, Monk, and Lin Kuei. Cards gain 2 levels to 27. Skill the match is now 5,000 coins.
Fight.
Oshtek gets eliminated. Lin Kuei is it. And the Kunai will get rid of Lin Kuei. Monk is it. Let's get off the Kunai, and Monk gets eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 1,979 XP as we complete 7 matches in a challenger battle mode for 2 souls, 800 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have challenge off balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Run up against Sarian, Shuri Ryu, and Ani. Cards gain 2 levels to 29. Skill the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
How many people thought it was really weird that the Triborg Cyrax challenge kind of seems standard, where you just spam special moves? Seemed a little bit easy to me. I wonder what hard difficulty he's going to bring. I do really hope that they do pay attention to my latest YouTube video on why the Suicide Squad format is the best format in the game, especially catering to new players. Yes, you could spend money. You can probably farm the souls in 14 days to actually buy Commando Kano outright. It's not super expensive, but it's just the principle. Shuri Ryu gets eliminated for the victory. 2,668 XP, 900 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the first battle, you will receive 2,400 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Oshtek, Monk, and Trooper. Cards gain 2 levels to 31. Skill the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
Oshtek in pretty bad shape. Monk comes in. Let's get off the Kunai and try to get rid of him early. Almost wipes him out. So Monk gets eliminated. Oshtek back in. Does not get a special off. Trooper in almost at 2 bars. Just bringing the pressure, Trooper. Trooper is blocking. But we could probably get off another special. We're going to take a little bit of damage here. We got our own Akimbo on Trooper. And Trooper gets eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 2,697 XP, 1,000 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Sarian, Shuri Ryu, and Sergeant. Cards gain a promotion and 2 levels to 33. Skill the match is now 7,500 coins.
Fight.
We're actually handling this first battle a little bit quicker than normal. Shuri Ryu is it. Shuri Ryu wiped out. Sarian spits for 520. Sarian gets eliminated. Sergeant is it. We're going to go off the clan edge. Sergeant should be eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight. No, he's not. He barely survives it, but we're going to get rid of him anyways. $2,726 XP, 1,100 coins. So we're going to make... Actually, we have 6 seconds to go, so let's just do this 11th fight. So in the 11th matchup, we have Oshtek, Trooper, and Monk. Cards getting 2 levels to 35. Skill the match is 7,500 coins.
Fight.
Trooper comes in. Attack pattern hits for a little bit of damage. Let's just wipe out Trooper. Monk is in. Let's get in Trooper. There's the combo. Akimbo on Monk. Does not take him up, but it takes out a lot of health. The level 1 is unblockable. Not really a big deal, because it does put Trooper at 1 bar. So Oshtek comes in. We're going to go off the attack pattern, which is blocked.
Outstanding.
And the machine fire should be enough. Yes, it is. Monk comes in. The one disadvantage about Monk is that his Ultra, if it doesn't knock the person out that gets hit by it, you're pretty much going to get a bar of power. 2,755 XP, 1,200 coins. And now we can make a roster change. So we're going to turn the filters on. So let's throw in Oni. Let's throw in Monk. And let's throw in Saurian.
Oni.
So we're going to give Oni the damage gear. Ice Daggers, the Draconic Shield. And let's give him the Brawler Gloves. And for Saurian, we're going to give him the entire Bloody set. It's still really good for getting up to 2 bars quickly and being able to use special moves. And for Monk, let's give him the Soul Elixir. Give him the Executioner Axe. And give him the Storm Hat for more toughness, because he is a little bit durable, but we'll see. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Shuri, Ryu, Oni, and Sergeant. Cards gain 2 levels to 37. Skill of the match is 7,500 coins. So obviously Shuri Ryu is the biggest target to deal with because he has the least amount of health. Can we spit? No, it's probably not wise to. So Oni comes in.
Impressive.
Get off this burn for 1588. Cards do regenerate really quickly, so you really have to try to wipe people out with special 2 moves when they come in. We're going to burn Sergeant. And can we wipe? Nope, Shuri Ryu comes in, but as you can see, not fully healed. So we know Shuri Ryu has the least amount of health. Oni comes in. And we're going to go off the Claw Slash. Takes out a good chunk of health. That's going to do a little bit of damage. So Shuri Ryu is in. Looks like Kenshi there. Monk is a really slow attacker. So the regeneration fight is a real pain in the ass. Again, you kind of have to combo multiple special 2s on the opponent to go for knockouts. We're going to go off the Bounded. Oni is in. We're going to go off the Shaolin style, which is blocked. At a good angle, though. Monk is in bad shape. They got to get him out. So you see the opponent tags out really quickly. We're going to go off the Claw Slash. Are we going to be able to get rid of Shuri Ryu? Yes, we do. So that's going to help having 2 people to tag out versus 3. I believe it's Oni that has the basic damage. Sergeant is not fully healed. So we're going to go off the Claw Slash. That does knock him out, so now 3-on-1 shouldn't be a problem. We're going to burn Oni. And Oni gets eliminated for the victor in the 12th fight. 2,784 XP as we get 4 souls for winning 12 matches on a Challenger Battle Mode. 1,300 coins. So for completing the first battle, you will receive 8,000 coins. In the second matchup, Silver and Bronze tier characters only allowed in your team. In the first matchup, we have Sergeant, Lin Kuei, and Johnny Cage. The Silver card is level 30 Elite 2, the Bronze cards are level 40 Elite 6. Skill of the match is 2,500 coins. You can see the big difference in stats between Oni and Saurian.
Fight.
Sergeant gets eliminated. Lin Kuei is in. Look off the Bounded on Lin Kuei. Takes out a good chunk of health. Johnny Cage is in. We're going to spit on him. We're going to spit again before we get Power Drain. No power drain, so we're going to spit a third time. And we're going to go with the Kumbaya motherfucker. Lin Kuei eliminated. There's the dick punch, blocked for 550. Johnny Cage eliminated for the victory in the first fight. What's going on, Sharky Boy? Welcome to the stream. 2,755 XP, 300 coins. In the second matchup, we have Aztec, Trooper, and Kano. Cards gain a level of 41 and 31. The match is 2,500 coins. Trooper is it. We're gonna burn Trooper. And we're gonna burn again. That's not gonna get rid of her. Extremely close though. Aztec comes back in. Aztec eliminated. Trooper is gonna get off a little combo. But deal with Kano 3-on-1 isn't a big deal. Sarian at 2 bars. So we're gonna go with the Claw Slash on Kano. And it also power drained because of the bloody tomahawk, so Kano can't even use a special one. Until now. Kano gets spit on and burnt for the victory in the second fight. 2,784 XP, 400 coins. In the third matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Shuri Ryu, and Cassie Cage. Cards gain a level of 42 and 32. Skip the match is 2,500 coins.
Fight.
We're going to burn Lin Kuei. That should take out most of his health. Cassie Cage storms in. Now at this point, we kind of want to get Sarian in because he is close to 2 bars. We're off the Claw Slash on Cassie Cage. It also power drains her too. Lin Kuei comes back in, so we're going to block this miss. For about 656. Shuri Ryu comes in. Let's get Monk in. The Kune blocked for about 804. Let's get off a Kumbaya motherfucker. Takes out a good chunk of health. It does put him at 1 bar. Cassie Cage is it. We're gonna block the glow kit. We're gonna go for a second Kumbaya motherfucker on Lin Kuei and get rid of him. Shuri Ryu in at 1.5 bars. Second Kune blocked. And we're gonna go with the Claw Slash. Shuri Ryu, will he be able to survive? No, he does not, for the victory in the third fight. 2,813 XP, 500 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Going up against Sarian, Oni, and Sub-Zero. Cards gain a level of 43 and 33. Skip the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
So Oni comes in. Let's burn Oni. So Sarian comes back in. We're gonna burn him anyways. Sub-Zero comes in. Kind of don't want to use a special one on him. Slide does some work on Monk. Let's get off the Shaolin style and get rid of him because he is low enough. Oni comes back in at 2 bars. I'm going to go off the Claw Slash. Will that be enough to get rid of Oni? No, it is not. Sub-Zero comes in. Sub-Zero with the freeze. Appears to be almost 20% vampire damage for healing. That gets blocked. Oni gets eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 2,842 XP, 600 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the second battle, you will receive 3,200 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Shuri, Ryu, Sergeant, and Sonya Blade. Cards gain a load of 44 and 34. Skill of the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
Sergeant is in. That gets blocked. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Shuri Ryu is back in. He's going to use the Kune. Not quite at 2 bars. Do we really need to use a special 2? I don't think so. With Sonya Blade, we definitely do. That does a decent amount of damage. Let's get off the Claw Slash, get rid of Sonya Blade. So Shuri Ryu is in. The Kune gets blocked, partially reflected because of the bloody Shokin armor. Shuri Ryu gets eliminated. We're going to spit on Sergeant. And we got the Kumbaya Motherfucker on Sergeant. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the fifth fight. 2,871 XP, 700 coins. In the sixth matchup, we have Ashtak, Sarian, and Kano. Cards gain a level of 45 and 35, so the match is 5,000 coins.
Fight.
Blocking the Kano ball because we knew it was coming. So we're going to burn at Kano. That gets blocked. Ashtak comes in. Tortellini gets blocked. We have to wait for a block or unblocked attack. We got the Claw Slash, get rid of Ashtak. Kano comes back in. And we're going to spit on Kano. Does some decent damage. We're going to the Kumbaya Motherfucker. Will this be enough to get rid of Kano? Yes, it is. Sarian in by himself at 2 bars. That gets blocked. Let's get off another Fist of Flare. This is going to put him at 1 bar, but I really don't care. Actually, no, it does not. So, bounded by Sarian, or by Oni. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 6th fight. 2,900 XP, 800 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Sergeant, Lin Kuei, and Devora. Cards gain a level of 46 and 36. The match is 7,500 coins. The silver card still has less health than the bronze cards, but Devora is definitely more threatening. So we kind of want to save our special moves for her. So there is Devora. If I recall, she deals partial damage, kind of like Crick and Reptile, on basic attacks. That hits for some decent damage. Can we get off another one? Let's block. Is she going to tag out? Yes, she does. Sergeant in. That fire is going to do some work. Let's try to burn Sergeant. Let's get off the... Nope. Now we want to get Sarian in. He's working his way to 2 bars. Let's get off the... Oh, man, we missed. That was bad. Now let's grab him since it's kind of wasted. And he might tag out, too. Yep. That's exactly who we wanted. We have to wait for an unblocked attack. That's going to do some work, though. There we go. So let's get off the Claw Slash, get rid of Devora. Sergeant is in. We'll take a little damage from this. Part of it gets reflected, though. That value from Saurian. Lin Kuei in. We're going to go off the bounded on Lin Kuei. That is not blocked. That's a huge miss there. And Sergeant gets eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 2,929 XP, 900 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Going up against Monk, Ashtek, and Classic Katana. Cards gain a level of 47 and 37. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. Why does Saurian have so much less stats than Oni and Monk, though? Why? Let's take the bronze filter off. Let's put silver on. And let's sort by attack. I feel that if we use Sonya Blade to start off, well, actually if we use Scorpion to start off, we'll be able to still use him for at least 3 fights, so that wouldn't be a problem. We could also go with Devora and play it safer, but I think Scorpion is the right play here, as we can just breeze through these fights. So we can still get 3 fights out of him later on. So let's put on the Ice Daggers, the Chronic Shield, and the Brawler Gloves. We don't even have to worry about using the other guys. Alright, so skip the match is 7,500 coins. Cards gain a level of 47 and 37. Monk gets obliterated. Classic Katana is in. Let's spear before we get Power Drain. If we do. Yep. Classic Katana is gone. Ashtek comes in. As does Oni. Tortellini gets blocked. Let's just burn Ashtek. So Monk comes in. Fist of Flurry is going to put him down to about half health. Maybe less. That Tortellini blocked for 365. Oni comes back in. That burn is going to be enough to get rid of Ashtek for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,958 XP, 1,000 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the second battle, we receive 4,000 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Oni, Trooper, and Devora. Cards gain a level of 48 and 38. Skip the match is 7,500 coins.
Fight.
Oni gets eliminated. Devora is in. Devora gets wiped out. Trooper is in. We're going to spear and get rid of Trooper for the victory in the 9th fight. 2,987 XP, 1,100 coins. Let's swap out our other cards. So let's put in some bronze cards, that way we can preserve the silver. So let's throw in Ninja Mime Johnny Cage. And let's just throw in Saurian, because he can go for 4 fights. In the 10th matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Monk, and Farmer Jax Briggs, who is black. Cards gain a level of 49 and 39. Skip the match is now 10,000 coins.
Fight.
Lin Kuei gets dominated. Monk is in. We're going to spear and get rid of him.
Impressive. Come here!
Farmer Jax Briggs comes in. We're going to spear him down to 1 health.
Impressive.
No, we don't. That does a little bit of damage. We're going to punch Farmer Jax Briggs right in his black cock. Once we can get an unblocked attack, there we go. We're going to punch him right in his black cock for the victory in the 10th fight. 3,016 XP, 1,200 coins. In the 11th matchup, we have Ashtek, Trooper, and Johnny Cage. Cards gain a level of 50 and 40. The silver card gains a promotion to Elite 3. Skill of the match is 10,000 coins.
Fight.
Hashtag easily eliminated. Trooper is it. Heavy damage on that combo ender. We're going to spear Johnny Cage.
Impressive.
Easily enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 11th fight. 3,045 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening. Power generates at a slower rate, going up against Lin Kuei, Sergeant, and Kenshi. The bronze cards gain a promotion to Elite 7. Skill of the match is 10,000 coins. There is Martial Artist and Spec Ops synergy, so Kenshi will receive 40% attack. Actually, I think 45% attack and health. The other two get 5% attack each. Lin Kuei's 5% health. Sergeant, I believe, is 5% attack or something. Sergeant eliminated. Kenshi is in. We're going to spear him.
Excellent. Get over here.
And the power of the spear. This is why Hellspawn Scorpion kind of bad. Because he does not have that stun mechanic, even if he does have other abilities. Stunning is so strong in Mortal Kombat X, especially if you have the Shuri Ryu Kune maxed out. 3,074 XP, 1,400 coins. And for completing the second battle, you will receive 16,000 coins. So now in the third matchup, silver tier characters only allowed on your team, so we're going to change the filters for that. So we are going to throw in Sonya Blade. Let's throw in Devora. And let's throw in Johnny Cage for a power drainer. So Sonya Blade has her personal gear item. Let's put damage gear on Sonya Blade. Even though her special 2 is ridiculous, and it stresses using the bloody set, don't do it. Johnny Cage, however, we are going to throw on the entire bloody set because we kind of need that. In a way, I kind of want to have unblockable on special 1, but having a bar is pretty strong. And for Devora, let's give her the Soul Elixir, the Draconic Shield, and let's give her the Sacrificial Knife. Alright, so in the first matchup, we have Sub-Zero, Sonya Blade, and Kun Jin. All cards start at level 40, Elite 3. Skill of the match is 5,000 coins. Sub-Zero taking heavy damage early on, about to get eliminated. Sonya Blade is it. Just get rid of Sonya. That's a big pain in the ass. So Energy Ring, don't even have to worry about blocking. 19,000 damage. That's ridiculous. Get Johnny Cage in. We're going to power drain Kun Jin a bit. Sonya is starting to get down, but the dick shots are in action. Double dick shot. Both of them hit for about 2,000. And Kun Jin's nuts fall off for the victory in the first fight. 3,045 XP, 400 coins. In the second matchup, we have Jackie Briggs, Scorpion, and Reptile. Cards gain a level of 41. Skill of the match is 5,000 coins. And if you want to know the difference between WW Immortals and Injustice Gods Among Us and Mortal Kombat X and Injustice make around $20,000 a day. WW Immortals makes like $350 a day, but for some reason, it's pretty near the top 200 in free downloads still. So that's probably why they still support the game. But yeah, they don't make any money off it, but there's no reason to buy anything in that game because they rerun everything. Reptile gets eliminated. And the Energy Ring on Scorpion, even blocking, still does 6245. That stun's going to do a little bit of work. But we're going to punch Scorpion right in his cock for the victory in the second fight. 3,074 XP, 500 coins. In the third matchup, we have Devora, Sub-Zero, and Kano. Cards gain a level of 42, so the match is 5,000 coins. Devora gets eliminated. Sub-Zero is it. You know, I wonder how this new PvP gear is with the Triborg passive synergy. It seems pretty strong, especially if smoke gives power drain on Special 1. We're going to go with the Alert Force. Actually tapped a decent amount. Looked like it also healed as well, because we had the gear on, as Kano gets wiped out. 3,103 XP, 600 coins. Did they make it easier getting the 3 bars, or did I just annihilate people? In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Going up against Sonya Blade, Jackie Briggs, and Reptile. Cards gain a level of 43. So the match is 7,500 coins. And yes, that bonus that Injustice Gods Among Us gets for evolving gear is really good. As Immortals, it is kind of hard to get water shards, which is the biggest detriment for gear. Sonya Blade gets eliminated. Jackie Briggs is in. Let's just get off the energy ring, get rid of Jackie. Reptile is in. We got the arc kick on Reptile, and that should be enough to get rid of him for the victory in the fourth fight. 3,132 XP, 700 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the third battle, you will receive 4,800 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Kano, Cassie Cage, and Sub-Zero. Cards gain a level of 44. The right card gains a promotion to Elite 4. So the match is 7,500 coins. Sub-Zero does get 15% health, so he does actually have over 10,000, but as we know, Sonya Blade can do some work. Now, it's obvious that Kenshi is the best silver card in the game, but don't overlook Scorpion because he can do some work as well. We're going to get rid of Cassie Cage with that energy ring. 12,000 damage. So pretty much one-shots anybody if it connects. We're going to go off the arc kick on Sub-Zero. If there's anything left, we're going to punch him right in the balls. Yes, there is. So Johnny Cage comes in with the cock shot for the victory in the fifth fight. 3,161 XP, 800 coins. So we're going to have to make our first roster change in the third battle. Let's throw in Reptile, Classic Katana.
Scorpion.
And can Scorpion go for 3 fights? Yes, he can.
Scorpion.
And that's all we need. Let's give him the Ice Daggers, the Draconic Shield, and let's give him the Brawler Glove. I actually think I'm going to swap Scorpion out after 2 fights in case fight 12 is regeneration. So in the sixth matchup, we have Sonya Blade, Devora, and Johnny Cage. Cards gain a level of 45, so the match is 7,500 coins. Sonya Blade about to get eliminated. Johnny Cage comes in. We kind of want to deal with him before he gets to 1 bar, so let's spear him.
Get over here!
It's not going to be enough, but he might. That actually worked because of the combo ender. So Devora is it. Bring off the spear.
Excellent.
And Devora will be eliminated for the victory in the sixth fight. 3,190 XP, 900 coins. In the seventh matchup, we have Farmer Jax Briggs, who is black, Kano, and Reptile. Cards get a level of 46. The match is now 10,000 coins. So after this fight, we're going to use Kenshi for 5 fights, and if need be, we will use Scorpion in the 12th fight. That way we can deal with regeneration a little bit easier, even though Kenshi should not have any problems. Still want to play it safe. Farmer Jax Briggs eliminated. Kano is in. So Kano gets eliminated. Reptile is in. That Eternal Vengeance will destroy Reptile for the victory in the 7th fight. It's very easy to hit 100%. 3,219 XP, 1,000 coins. So I'm going to make another roster change. We have Dark Magic, but that shouldn't be a problem for Kenshi. So we're going to give him Sub-Zero. And I think we're going to throw in... let's just throw in Jax Briggs. So Kenshi, we're going to load up with basic damage gear. We're going to give him the Ice Daggers. Let's give him the Bloody Shokin armor, just for a little more special damage resiliency. And we're going to give him the Brawler Gloves. Yes, the Bloody Shokin armor is a PvP gear item, but the ability to reflect specials is really powerful, even when you're fighting in single player. So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Going up against Kungjin, Kolokan, and Devora. Cards gain a level of 47. So the match is 10,000 coins. And you're going to see Kenshi take like 400 damage versus the other characters. 333. Kungjin eliminated. Kolokan is in. Kolokan eliminated. Let's just get off the Rising Sword. There's no way Devora can survive that. We hit the 100%. Down goes Devora for the victory in the 8th fight. 3,248 XP, 1,100 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the 3rd battle, you will receive 5,600 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Sonya Blade, Jax Briggs, and Reptile. Cards gain a level of 48, so the match is 10,000 coins. Sonya Blade gives 15% attack to Jax Briggs and Sonya. Reptile has 15% health. I think Jax Briggs gives like 15% toughness. Which, when you have 800 base on Jax, is not something to overlook. Because he does have the toughness of a gold card. Even if his stats are not as premium as Kenshi, that toughness can come into play. Now, I really hope that at some point they do revisit the toughness stat and actually make it and recovery a little more useful, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. We're just going to go off the Rising Sword again, as I don't feel that Reptile can survive it, and no, he cannot, for the victory in the 9th fight. 3,277 XP, 1,200 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Kungjin, Ermac, and Kano. Cards gain a level of 49, so the match is now 12,500 coins. Kungjin getting beat down, just block spamming, gets eliminated. Ermac is in. Kenshi doing a lot of damage. 42-27 on a combo. That's pretty ridiculous. Rising Sword on Kano wipes him out for the victory in the 10th fight. 3,306 XP as Sub-Zero gains a level of 31. 1,300 coins. So in the 11th matchup, we have Sonya Blade, Kenshi, and Scorpion. Cards gain a level of 50. So the match is 12,500 coins. Now, this Kenshi can be a little bit threatening because there is the synergy with Sonya Blade and with Scorpion. Scorpion gets eliminated. And Scorpion also eliminated. Kenshi is in. This is power drain to ensure he doesn't get off a special ever. And we're going to go off a second teleportation. This one is not blocked. That should be enough to get rid of Kenshi for the victory in the 11th fight. 3,335 XP, 1,400 coins. In the 12th matchup, we do have regeneration, so let's swap out Sub-Zero for Scorpion.
Scorpion.
And let's give him the Bloody Voodoo Doll and the Bloody Tomahawk. We'll leave the Shokin armor on Kenshi. We will, however, put on the military vest on Scorpion. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Ermac, Kodokan, and Jax Briggs, who is black. The cards retain their promotion. Skill of the match is 12,500 coins. Now, it is a little bit less of a problem dealing with the regeneration with a maxed out silver card. So we just go like this, get off an Eternal Vengeance, and get rid of somebody. So we're going to do just that. Ermac should be eliminated. Yes, he is. Kodokan is in. That's going to hit for a little bit. Kodokan's strength is lasting for quite a while. He is not tagged out, though. That could be really bad. Jax Briggs comes in. Let's get Kenshi in. 3,000 on a basic attack combo. That's pretty good. Jax Briggs in serious trouble. Let's get off the Rising Sword. There's no way he can survive it. Kodokan is in. Scorpion going to 3 bars, it looks like. He's going to go downtown. That special 2 move hits for 2583. Just have to get an unblocked attack here. There it is. We're going to go off the Flame Port on Kodokan. And that is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,364 XP, 1,500 coins. And for completing the 3rd battle, you receive 23 souls. So in the 4th matchup, your team must be made up of only gold Outworld characters. We have to avoid using Commando Kano. So we didn't have a problem with that in normal difficulty. Let's see if we have a problem with that in expert, or in hard difficulty. Alright, so let's start off. We have Aaron Black, Cutthroat Kano, Dark Lord Kodokan. So let's start with Dark Lord Kodokan. Let's throw in Mournful Katana. And let us throw in Assassin Katana. Let's get the duo going. So we have a lot of power drain on this team. So for Dark Lord Kodokan, his gear item, if I remember right, does have power drain too. Yes, it does. So it's not a bad gear item to use. Let's use the Draconic Shield. And let us use the Brawler Gloves. Now, Mournful Katana does have a little bit more stats than Assassin Katana, so let's gear her up with the Bloody Voodoo Doll, the Bloody Shokin armor. We are not using the Tomahawk. We will be using the Bladed Fan. Now, the reason you use the Bladed Fan is because it's one of the only gear items in the armor or in the weapon slot that can reflect special attack damage when blocking. So, Katana is one of the best ones that actually reflects special damage. And for Assassin Katana, we are going to give her the Bloody Tomahawk. Let's give her the Dragon Essence, because I believe she does have 20% power generation, as does the new Cyrax. Let's give her the Saurian armor. So, yep, 135% right now. So, in the first matchup, we have Cassie Cage, Thunder God Raiden, and Noxious Reptile. The silver card is level 40, Elite 5. The gold cards are level 28, Elite 2. Let's get the match is 7,500 coins. So as you see, Assassin Katana at 2 bars. Cassie Cage gets eliminated. Thunder God Raid is in. Let's get off the Sword Quake. There's the Ashtek Warrior. Can he get some power drains off? Looks like Raiden doing a lot of damage to him. Let's just get off the tortellini. It does do a little bit of a power drain, not too much. Noxious Reptile's in, who smells like pussy juice. So Mournful Katana also at 2 bars. That Spit takes out the Aztec Warrior. Dark Lord Kolokan is back in. Spit puts him at 2 bars. We're going to go off yet another Sword Quake on Thunder God Raiden. That does a lot of damage to him. And the Aztec Warrior not gone. Aztec Warrior is at 1 bar. Noxious Reptile comes in. He's going to get power drained. Under a bar. Can the Aztec Warrior finish off Noxious Reptile? And no, he cannot. He gets spit on. But we got the Buzzsaw. Noxious Reptile eliminated. Thunder God Raiden barely survived. We got the Uplift. Power drain him down. Thunder God Raiden eliminated quite easily for the victory in the first fight. 3,335 XP, 500 coins. In the second matchup, we have Jackie Briggs, Venomous Devourer, and Cutthroat Kano. Silver card gains a level of 41. Skill of the match is 7,500 coins. We get a stun on Dark Lord Kolokan. We're going to get an Assassin Katana. Have a little bit of fun with Jackie Briggs.
My fury is unrelenting.
Cutthroat Kano is in. Watch him kill himself. That doesn't even reflect. I'm really surprised at that. So everybody's at 2 bars now. Jackie Briggs in with that Gauntlet Strike. Doesn't do that much. About 1250. Bring off the Slice and Dice. Jackie Briggs should be eliminated. Disgusting. I love it. So Venomous Devourer comes in. Dark Lord Kolokan in at 2 bars. Got the Sword Quake on Venomous Devourer. That does get rid of her. Cutthroat Kano is in. Attitude problem wasted on that Aztec where it doesn't even eliminate him. Mournful Katana in at about 2.5 bars. Cutthroat Kano eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 3,364 XP, 600 coins. In the third matchup, we have Kano, Cryomancer Sub-Zero, and Commando Kano. All cards gain a level of 42 and 29. Skill of the match is 7,500 coins. Kano takes a hard shot there. Let's save the Sword Quake for the next person to come in. This is the Aztec Warrior against Cryomancer Sub-Zero. See if we can get it unblocked. We can definitely get it off on Kano. It does power drain him under 1 bar, but barely. He's going to get back up there. Will the Kano Ball deal with the Aztec Warrior? Doesn't even use it. We're going to go off another Tortellini.
Outstanding.
Doesn't even touch his health bar. We're going to see if he burns a special on Aztec, though. Let's get off another Tortellini. Kano kind of letting Oshtek get to 1 bar. Does not waste the special 1, which kind of sucks. Sub-Zero is at 2 bars, so we have to be a little bit mindful of that. Alright. Frostbolt block. We're going to go off a Sword Quake. That does power drain. Let's get in Assassin Katana, who is almost at 3 bars. We got the Slice and Dice on Cryomancer Sub-Zero. I don't think this is enough to get rid of him, but it's going to be pretty close. Barely survives that. Commando Kano in at 2 bars. Block Breaker. We're going to go for a second Slice and Dice. Commando Kano eliminated. And we're going to go for the Buzzsaw Cryomancer Sub-Zero eliminated for the victory in the 3rd fight. 3,393 XP, 700 coins. In the 4th matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard random tagging. Going up against Reptile, Hat Trick, Kung Lao, and Cybernetic Jackie Briggs, who is black. The silver card gains a level of 43. So the match is now 10,000 coins. Reptile taking heavy damage, almost eliminated. Reptile gets stabbed by Assassin Katana, who is at 2 bars. Hat Trick Kung Lao comes in before Reptile gets eliminated. We're off the Sharpen. Hits for 4978. We're off the Sword Quake on Hat Trick Kung Lao. It does a decent amount of damage. Will the Oshtek Warrior get forced out? If he does, I'm not really complaining, because it's still damage taken off the team. And that's where the Oshtek Warrior does come into play, is that if he can absorb a high damage attack, he's already done work. There's Cybernetic Jackie Briggs. And I really think that the Challenge Jackie Briggs that we just got is not a bad card. Power Drain on Special 1, including 20% power generation, which even works with Classic rated. And we know how cool his specials can be. So the Oshtek Warrior is gone. Dark Lord Kolokan already at a bar. We're going to get grabbed? Yes, we are. Not a big deal, though. Hat Trick Kung Lao back in. And he's gone. Cybernetic Jackie Briggs is going to take the Sword Quake. Doesn't do much damage because it gets blocked. Now, can the Oshtek Warrior get tagged out, or will he just get eliminated? I'm not sure exactly how that works. I know you can tag out. Okay, it does tag you out. And it does... We got the Staff Smash on Cybernetic Jackie Briggs. Doesn't quite wipe her out. We're going to go off a Power Drain. And Cybernetic Jackie Briggs eliminated for the victory in the 4th fight. 3,422 XP, 800 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the 4th battle, you will receive 4 souls. In the 5th matchup, we have Jackie Briggs, Sun God Kolokan, and A-List Johnny Cage. The cards gain a level of 44 and 30, so the match is 10,000 coins. We're going to go off the Sword Quake and get rid of Jackie Briggs. Actually, Sun God Kolokan comes in, so we're going to wait. Kind of want to save it for Johnny Cage. We could, however, just come in, stab, power drain him. That did a lot of damage. Kind of feel like we need to get rid of Sun God Kolokan, so let's do that. So Jackie Briggs comes in. That's going to do a little bit of damage, but it takes damage off the other two. Looks like we're doing like no damage to Jackie Briggs. You barely see the health bar moving. So 8-less Johnny Cage is in, and that gets wasted. 79.84 for nothing. Let's use the buzzsaw on Johnny Cage and soften him up. And we're going to use this. Also cause more bleed damage. We're going to power drain. 49.92, not too bad. We're going to power drain Sun God Colo Khan. And he is down to 1 health. 8-less Johnny Cage back in. We're going to power drain him too. Now the advantage of using Assassin Katana is if they don't tag out, you get stabbed to death. Jackie Briggs in at 2 bars. We're going to power drain as well. Put her under 2 bars so the strike doesn't do much. And Jackie Briggs gets eliminated for the victory in the 5th fight.
Pathetic.
3,451 XP, 900 coins. So now we have to make our first roster change. Let's throw in some bad cards. And let us throw in Gunslinger Aaron Black. So we're going to give him, he's got the cyber armor, I really don't like that. Let's give him the bloody Shokin armor. Let's give him the bloody voodoo doll, and let's give him his personal gear. And I like starting at 1 bar, but I think unblockable attacks is a little better. So in the 6th matchup, we have Cassie Cage, Shaolin Kung Jin, and Inferno Scorpion. The silver card gains a level of 45, the gold cards are level 30. Let's get the matches 10,000 coins. So this could be a little bit problematic. Especially because the other 2 cards start at 1 bar. But Aaron Black is doing some respectable damage. Wiping out Inferno Scorpion would be the best scenario. So there's Shaolin Kung Jin. He's going to get nothing off. So let's just get rid of him. Cassie Cage in at bad health. Let's get off the blood offering on Cassie Cage. Try to get rid of her before Scorpion comes in. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Cassie Cage is going to survive. Colo Khan is gone. So Scorpion is in at 2 bars. We have to be a little bit defensive here. So we're going to get Ermac in. And we're going to soul charge, get him out, so we can get rid of Cassie Cage. That actually did a little bit of damage. I was not expecting that from Ermac. And we're going to go off the standoff Inferno Scorpion eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight. 3,480 XP, 1,000 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Classic Katana, Revenant Jax Briggs, and Cybernetic Jackie Briggs, both of which are black. Cards gain a level of 40, or the silver card gains a level of 46. The match is now 12,500 coins. If we can deal with Katana early, the rest of the fight shouldn't be a problem. Is it worth using a special 2 on her? No. Kind of want it for the next person to come in. So Jax Briggs is going to get the pleasure of getting shot in the foot. Down he goes right away. Cybernetic Jackie Briggs comes in. That's really good for us. So that hits for about 1,300. I'm not really threatened by it. Let's get off the sand slide, get rid of Katana, because she can power drain. And we're going to go off the Sheikh Ahmed Habibi sand slide on Cybernetic Jackie Briggs. Almost gets rid of her. We're going to get off the blood offering. I think this will put her at 1 health. Cybernetic Jackie Briggs eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 3,509 XP, 1,100 coins. So now for the next 5 fights, we can actually throw in Cutthroat Kano, and probably should. So Cutthroat Kano. We are going to put the Bloody Tomahawk in him. We're going to give him the Dragon Essence. The whole point is he can come in and get off a lot of damage with the Attitude Problem. So we have Dark Magic in the 8th matchup, going up against Kodokan, Revenant, Sub-Zero, and Kraken Reptile. Cards gain level of 47 and 31. Skip the match is 12,500 coins. So obviously, standoff on Kraken Reptile is the best thing ever. So we kind of want to work towards 2 bars. Start off against Kodokan. Try to have Revenant Sub-Zero go up against my Cutthroat Kano. And then finish off Kodokan. Let's see how this plays out, though. So there's Revenant Sub-Zero. Let's just get rid of him. We need to go for elimination. Aaron Black is already down half health. That spit does some work. Getting off the Attitude Problem. This needs to kill Kraken Reptile. This is going to be really bad. Yes, it does. Cutthroat Kano does not get eliminated. I really think we should go with this. That way we can try to Kano ball him if necessary.
Impressive.
I'm going to go off the Blood Offering.
Impressive.
Kodokan eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. 3,538 XP, 1,200 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the 4th battle, you will receive 7 souls. In the 9th matchup, we have Scorpion, Flaming Fuck Liu Kang, and Gunslinger Aaron Black. Silver card gains a level of 48. So the match is 12,500 coins.
Fight.
There's the Flaming Fist. Liu Kang does get to 1 bar, so let's just get rid of him. Let's get Commando Kano, and Scorpion comes in, that's fine. I'm gonna block that spear. Kinda wanna save our special 2 for Aaron Black. So we're gonna wait. Scorpion is gone. Gunslinger Aaron Black is in. Let's get off the Attitude Problem on him. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 9th fight. 3,567 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Farmer Jax Briggs, Balance Kenshi, and Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Cards gain a level of 49 and 32. Skip the match is now 15,000 coins. This is the last fight we can use Aaron Black and Blood God Kodokan, so we'll have to revisit the last 2 cards. So Kenshi and Jax Briggs start at 1 bar. I'm not really threatened by Jax Briggs, but Kenshi starting at 1 bar can be annoying. So we're going to try to get off our standoff on him. If we do not get to 2 bars, which we do. Hopefully Kenshi comes in now. Yes, he does. So we're going to get rid of him. This fight is now in easy mode. We're going to block that for 1309. The first unblocked attack, we're going to go off the Attitude Problem and send him to his Ice Barrier clone thingy. Now the bleed's still working even though he had that ice decoy, so pretty cool there. We're going off the Kano Ball. Grandmaster Sub-Zero eliminated. Farmer Jax Briggs is in. We're going off the Sheikh Ahmed Habibi slide. Farmer Jax Briggs eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight. 3,596 XP, 1,400 coins. Alright, so we're going to make 1 roster change. Kind of need decent cards. Kraken Reptile is pretty good. And we're going to use Nimble Reptile. That'll give him a little bit more health.
Reptile.
So Kraken Reptile, I definitely have to go with health on him. So let's give him the Saurian armor. Give him Ice Daggers and Brawler Gloves. Let's give him basic damage gear. And for Nimble Reptile, we want some power generation on him. Let's give him the Bloody Voodoo Doll. Let's give him the Draconic Shield. Yeah, let's give him a Giram that unblocks. Let's give him the Revolvers. So in the 11th matchup, we have Kenshi, Kraken Reptile, and Ninjutsu Scorpion. The cards gain a level of 50 and 32. Skip the match is 15,000 coins. I'm going to try to deal with Kenshi as quickly as possible. He is probably going to get to 1 bar. No, he's not. We're going to go with the Attitude Problem and get rid of him. That's a bad angle, though. Still able to knock him out. Kraken Reptile is in. This is going to do a lot of damage to Cutthroat Kano, so I really think we should use our other cards. And try to get him down with poison damage. So I think we're going to use that. Cutthroat Kano takes a spit. And I really like the Reptiles because they are fast cards. I'm going to spit with Kraken Reptile. That does some decent damage. Scorpion pretty much kills himself. And Kraken Reptile definitely kills himself. We're going to spit on Ninjutsu Scorpion and get rid of him for the victory in the 11th fight. I think Kraken Reptile is one of the coolest cards in the game because if you just turtle and play defensively and have a way to heal up with special 3s, yeah, pretty fun card. 3,625 XP, 1,500 coins. I do have to admit, some of the passives in Mortal Kombat X are pretty cool. Like, I really like Kraken Reptile, and even Classic Kano is pretty cool. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Jax Briggs, Blood God Kotal Khan, and Classic Sub-Zero. The gold cards gain a level of 33. So the match is 15,000 coins. Now, we did see Classic Sub-Zero twice in normal difficulty. I don't know exactly how much damage an X-Ray does, but we should consider using one. So Blood God Kotal Khan is in. Do we want to get in Kraken Reptile? That was a heavy shot. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Too good to pass up. We'll just get rid of him. I wanted to X-ray, but we did get Kotal Khan down quite a bit. That grab does nothing. Too far out of the way. Let's get in Kraken Reptile for some spit damage and keep the regeneration down. We're going to spit on Classic Sub-Zero too. He is almost at 2 bars. I'm kind of curious to see... Wow, okay, so we only used a special 1. That wasn't a big deal. Poison doing some work. Nimble Reptile definitely doing some work. Let's get Cutthroat Kano back in. Unfortunately, the Reptile got destroyed. We're going to have the Carnivore Bash and slow him down. Sub-Zero is back at 2 bars. He is kind of down on health. Only got off 1. That's really good for us. Let's get off the Attitude Problem and get rid of him. There's no way Jax Briggs can handle it by himself. Probably shouldn't even block because the special 1 can't hit you if he combos. And you're not in the corner. The special 2, however, does some damage. Pick off the Attitude Problem again. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,654 XP, 1,600 coins. And for completing the 4th battle, you will receive a card pack. Inside we receive, probably garbage. Special attack 1 on a silver tier character. Looks like they shrunk the writing. 1,200 coins, and the silver card is a Sub-Zero, so that will put him at Elite VII. 695 attack, 1,160 health, 659 toughness, and recovery. Sub-Zero, in my opinion, is one of the bottom tier characters for silvers, but 15% health still can be beneficial for Kenshi or Scorpion. So now in the 5th matchup, Commando Kano must be in your team, so we have to spend 4 energy. Let's reset. And we can sort by reverse attack. Let's throw Farmer Jack's Briggs in. Where is Commando Kano? I know he's not high on the list. There's Commando Kano. So let's sort by reverse attack. So we have these 5. We have Grandmaster Sub-Zero as well. Alright, so let's start off with Grandmaster Sub-Zero. So let's give him the Ice Daggers. Let's give him the Draconic Shield and the Brawler Gloves. So in the first matchup, we have Shaolin Kung Jin, Cryomancer Sub-Zero, and Noxious Reptile. Cards start off at level 33, Elite 3, 3, and 2 gold. Let's get the match is 25 souls. Shaolin Kung Jin eliminated. Noxious Reptile is it. Smells like pussy juice. Noxious Reptile gets destroyed. We got the Clone Toss. Cryomancer Sub-Zero eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 23,000 damage with the potential of half of that healing. 3,625 XP, 600 coins. In the second matchup, we have Stunt Double, Johnny Cage, Injustice Scorpion, and Mournful Katana. Cards gain a level of 34. Skill the match is 25 souls. Stunt Double, Johnny Cage gets destroyed. Mournful Katana is it. And gets eliminated. Injustice Scorpion is it. Let's just get off a Clone Toss. I don't think he can survive it. No, he does not. And we even got the heal for the victory in the second fight. 3,654 XP, 700 coins. In the third matchup, we have Revenant Sub-Zero, Commando Kano, and Swarm Queen D'Vorah. Cards gain a level of 35. Skill the match is 25 souls. Revenant Sub-Zero gets eliminated. Commando Kano, we're just going to freeze and get rid of him. Swarm Queen D'Vorah is in. It looks like flies all over her now. We got the Frostbolt after that. D'Vorah eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 3,683 XP, 800 coins. So we're going to make a roster change. Let's throw in Classic Sub-Zero next. And let us throw in Dark Raiden.
Sub-Zero.
So again, we're going to give the Ice Daggers. Let's give the Draconic Shield and the Brawler Gloves. So in the fourth matchup, we have Nimble Reptile, Spectral Ermac, and Hat Trick Kung Lao. The cards remain at level 35. So the match is 35 souls. Nimble Reptile about to get eliminated. Spectral Ermac is it. Spectral Ermac gets eliminated. Hat Trick Kung Lao hits for 808. We got the slide kick, and that healed on the first one. Down goes Hat Trick Kung Lao for the victory in the fourth fight. 3,712 XP as Commando Kano gains a level of 23, 900 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Go up against Master of Souls Ermac, Revenant Jax Briggs, who is Asian, and Commando Kano. Cards gain a level of 36. The match is 35 souls.
Fight.
And it's for 132. It's one of those moves that do like no damage when blocking, just like Aaron Black's special 1. If it gets blocked, does no damage. Can Commando Kano finish off Ermac? Revenant Jax Briggs comes in. I don't want to lose these weak cards. We're going to go off the slide kick. Revenant Jax Briggs gets destroyed. Commando Kano is in. Doesn't do that much damage. I'm going to go off the Piss and Moan. I'm going to duel the Commando Kanos. Mine's going to get eliminated. I don't really care. Commando Kano is gone. Ice Ball on Ball of the Souls Ermac does get rid of him for the victory in the fifth fight. 3,741 XP, 1,000 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the fifth battle, you will receive 10 souls. In the sixth matchup, we have Cryomancer Sub-Zero, Hat Trick Kung Lao, and Possess Kenshi. Cards gain a level of 36, because the match is 35 souls.
Fight.
So Aaron is back, got a Kano. I got a Sub-Zero. I think that I actually got a slightly better card. I think Kano is the worst card in the game. Now we can obviously cheat out Kenshi, hopefully. And how do we do that? Let's just do this. Well, that's not enough. So I was hoping to do that. Unfortunately, that didn't work the way I wanted. So I wanted him to burn Raiden, so that way I would just get healed, but not a big deal. Power Drain gets blocked. I don't see how Possessed Kenshi has any chance of beating Classic Sub-Zero. And Possessed Kenshi gets eliminated for the victory in a 6-5. 3,770 XP, 1,100 coins. So we're going to make a roster change. We're going to throw in Injustice Scorpion next. And we're going to throw in Flaming Fuck Liu Kang. So Injustice Scorpion, we're going to load up with damage gear. We're going to give him the Ice Daggers. Shuri Ryu Kune is almost maxed out, so we can almost use it. Let's give him the Saurian Armor, even though we really don't need it. And we're going to give him the Brawler Gloves. So in the seventh matchup, we have Tactical Sonya Blade, Bone Shaper Chinook, and A-list Johnny Cage. Cards gain a level of 37, so the match is now 45 souls.
Fight.
Sonya Blade almost gone. A-list Johnny Cage comes in. We're going to spear and get rid of him.
Excellent.
Tactical Sonya Blade comes in. Is going to get off a special. Sonya Blade gone. Bone Shaper Chinook is in. That actually hits for some decent damage.
Excellent.
But I think it's also because he came in after two opponents were eliminated, or two teammates. I think he gains 25% damage. Bone Shaper Chinook eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight. 3,799 XP, 1,200 coins. Sharky Boy 31, HollywoodShono, I recommended my subscribers to you, left the name and everything. I appreciate that very much. Hope to see some of your friends in here. In the 8th matchup, we have Gunslinger Aaron Black, Sun God Kodokan, and Bojitsu Kung Jin. Let's get the match. It's 45 souls.
Fight.
Gunslinger Aaron Black eliminated. Sun God Kodokan is in. Total count eliminated. We're going to go with the flip kick. And it is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 8th fight. 3,828 XP, 1,300 coin. In the 9th matchup, we have Revenant Jax Briggs, Balls of Souls Ermac, and Revenant Sub-Zero. Cards again a level of 38. Let's get the match is 45 souls.
Fight.
Balls of Souls Ermac is in. Let's get off a spear on him.
Impressive.
Easily enough to get rid of him. So, Scorpion back to 1 bar. Spear and get rid of him.
Impressive. Come here.
And that gotcha grab is not going to do a whole lot of damage. Let's get off some damage with Liu Kang. Let's have a little fun. Now we got the Windmill Punch on Revenant Jax Briggs. Doesn't take him out, but does some decent damage. That spear is going to put him at 1 health, blocked or not. Revenant Jax Briggs trying to fight for his life, spamming special 1 moves. But we're going to go off the almighty Kano Ball. Down goes Revenant Jax Briggs for the victory in the 9th fight. $3,857 XP, 1,400 coins. So now we have another regeneration fight. Shouldn't be a problem for Inferno Scorpion. And let us throw in... Do we have a damage boost for Martial Artists? We do have Bojutsu Kunjin, or Shaolin Kunjin. Let's just use that. So let's just load him up with damage gear. Alright, so in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Enemies regenerate health over time. Going up against Unstoppable Jason Voorhees, Flaming Fuck Liu Kang, and Kraken Reptile. The cards remain at level 38. So the match is now 55 souls. So we have to deal with Kraken Reptile pretty quickly. The other 2 cards not really so bad, and obviously out-damaging the regeneration quite a bit, so it's not as bad as it looks. Still want to deal with Kraken Reptile as quickly as possible. We're going to save our specials. You can see how the health bar is moving. Still get rid of Jason. So there's Kraken Reptile. Let's get off the minion assist. This is not going to knock him out, but it grabs him to allow the easy elimination. Now we're going to go off the spear on Flaming Fist Liu Kang. That should be enough to get rid of him. What a victory in the 10th fight. $3,886 XP, 1,500 coins. And for completing 2/3 of the 5th battle, you will receive 13 souls. In the 11th matchup, we have Undead Hunter Johnny Cage, Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs, and Grandmaster Sub-Zero. Let's get the match is 55 souls. Now, I really think out of all the battles in hard difficulty, obviously Battle 4 is not hard if you have maxed out gold cards, but the 3rd battle is probably the most difficult, although it seems to be a little bit easier now that we have an Elite VII Kenshin. I don't think Sonya Blade is the end-all be-all. Scorpion we know is really good. Sonya Blade not quite on the same level, although her Special 2 does really well. Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs trying to stay in there. Let's just spear him down, because Sub-Zero will probably come in. Yes, he does. The Grandmaster Sub-Zero takes the spear, hits for about 2/3 of his health. Double freeze, that's cheap. Seems like stuff I do with Scorpion. My Scorpion's already down to half health. So spear Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs. Gets blocked. Have to block the LAW blast. That does a lot of damage. Heavy Weapons Jax Briggs eliminate for the victory in the 11th fight. 3,915 XP, 1,600 coins. In the 12th matchup, we have Bone Shaper Shinnok, Revenant Kung Lao, and Tactical Sonya Blade. Cards gain a level at 39. So the match is 55 souls.
Fight.
BShornock starting at 1 bar is really bad, but will he get off a special? Doesn't look like it. Yes, he does. Although, because he was in first, he's not going to do as much damage as he did previously with 2 characters knocked out. That's going to do a little bit of damage. Revenant Kung Lao is gone. Tactical Sonya Blade is in. Let's just get off the minion assist and get rid of it. For the victory in the 12th fight. $3,944 XP, 1,700 coins. So we're going to make one final roster change. We're going to throw in Classic Scorpion and Slasher Jason Voorhees. So we're going to give him the Ice Daggers. Normally we give the Bloody set, but kind of want to just gear up for damage. We're going to give him the Brawler Gloves. So for Jason Voorhees, he's got the hockey mask. Let's give him the Executioner Axe and the Dragon. Actually, let's go with the Bloody Voodoo Doll. So in the 13th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. Going up against Inferno Scorpion, Mournful Katana, and Classic Sub-Zero. Cards gain a level of 40. Skip the match is now 55 souls. Scorpion is gone already. Classic Sub-Zero is in. Kind of want to save it for Mournful Katana, but that might be a mistake. That's fine. Mournful Katana eliminated for the victory in the 13th fight. 3,973 XP, 1,800 coins. In the 14th matchup, we have Revenant Jax Briggs, Undead Hunter Johnny Cage, and Possessed Kenshi. Skip the match is 55 souls. Jax Briggs is gone. Undead Hunter Johnny Cage. Let's just power drain him. Or get rid of him with a spear. Let's have Kano do it so we don't get power drained by that fire. Power drain, that's fine. Slasher Jason Voorhees in. Let's get off the hack and slash. That's going to do some damage. And Possessed Kenshi eliminated by a jab for the victory in the 14th fight. 4,002 XP, 1,900 coins. And in the 15th matchup, we have Boss Triborg with 170,000 health. And what do we do with cards that have a lot of health? Make them bleed to death.
Jason Voorhees.
So for Slasher Jason Voorhees, we're actually going to give him the Bloody Tomahawk, and we're actually going to start him first. That way we can start off with a bleed from Jason Voorhees. So skip the match is 90 souls, 170,000 health. So the bleed does 38-34. This is going to melt him, pretty much doing nothing. There's the X-Ray on Jason Voorhees. $15,000 damage. We're going to hack and slash again. Again, this seems pretty trivial with bleed damage. Net puts him at 1 bar. Looks like he comboed into something there. We got off another hack and slash. And we're going to go off the spear on Boss Cyrax Triborg. I think that's about it. Yes, it is. For the victory in the 15th fight. 4,837 XP, 2,000 coins. So yes, bleed damage is your best friend against Triborg, even though I'm sure that Raiden can also do really well. And for completing the fit battle, we will receive 33 souls, as well as our first promotion for Cyrax Triborg. And the upgrade to the gear item increases the heal by 2% on Special 3 and X-Ray. Keep in mind this is the only gear item that has the healing on X-Ray or Special 3. And I think that Kenshi's gear item also has that in the weapon slot. So you can increase the resistance on Triborg. And at Fusion level X, 25% basic damage boost. So you can get a generic basic damage boost in the armor slot by maxing this gear item out. Highly recommend it. And with 3 Triborgs, it'll probably start at Fusion 3 if you bought an early access. So for upgrading Triborg at Elite 1, keep in mind I think we have like 3% on stats. 631 attack, 503 health, 500 toughness, 512 recovery. So, unfortunately, there is no third difficulty for the Cyrax Triborg challenge, but we probably handled that the smoothest out of all of them. If you like this video on the full 5 battles of the Cyrax Triborg challenge on hard difficulty, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Mortal Kombat X videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, and have a wonderful day, kids.
Who's next?
Finish him!
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!